Hey, this is May 2021, and it is Small Business Month in America. And I want to just thank all the small business owners in the country. I happen to be a small business owner myself and an entrepreneur, so I know what it feels like. I know that no good deed shall go unpunished. I know what people don't really recognize, which is that over half of people in this country work for a really small business, an employer with 20 employees or less. I know what most people don't recognize, that really 70% of America works for companies with 500 employees or less. That most of our job growth comes from small businesses and entrepreneurs. Startup shoot ups in years 3 through 7 account for most of the job growth in this country. That a city like Los Angeles, one of the largest economic engines in this country and by extension in the world, that city is, more than 95% small businesses, companies with 100 employees or less. There's only, less than 10,000 businesses in this country that employ 10,000 people or more. Sorry, there's 1,000 businesses or less. 900 and change of businesses that employ 10,000 people or more. So it's a really small fraternity of the 30 million businesses in America. I'm gonna repeat that. 30 million businesses in America, but really only 1,000 of them employ, 10,000 people or more. You've heard of the Fortune 500. You've heard of the Fortune 1,000. Well, there you go. Those are the major employers. That's not where most people are working. It's where a lot of people work. It's where they play a very important role in society. But small businesses where the engine of employment in this country is. And you think about all the small businesses you go to. Think about the dentist. That's a small business. The barber shop, the nail salon, the attorney, the architect firm, your doctor's office, if it's not a major hospital, and maybe even if the doctor may have a business within the hospital. These are all businesses, and you're going to them, the shoe shine shop, you're going to them all day, throughout the day, the gas station, the convenience store. These are all small businesses, and we rely on them and they need us. And I'm doubling down on small businesses here at Operation Hope. We have launched with Shopify the 1 Million Black Business Initiative, 1MBB, to create 1 million new Black businesses by the year 2030. And we're serious about it. We've got some results already that are pretty dang on impressive. More than 10,000 businesses are already signed up. It's actually much more than that, but I'm gonna save the number for a detailed report out there. And 8,500 hours in the time bank from professional firms committing to help to sort of coach up these businesses to make them even more successful. Out of the 30 million businesses in America, about 2.7 million of them are Black businesses, and 96% of those don't have an employee. Now let that sink in for a moment. And most of them are not on e-commerce. So we have a lot of work to do to get all these businesses ready for prime time, to reinvest, particularly after COVID-19. Restaurants hit really hard. Small business hit really hard. We all now realize how critically important they are to society. They are our royalty. That's right, you heard me say that. Small businesses in America are our royalty. In Europe, you had literally royalty. We wanted some bling so bad in America, we created celebrity in America. It's a North American creation. We created celebrity in America to replace royalty in Europe, just so we'd have something to bling about and sing about, no pun intended. But small business is where all legitimate wealth comes from. Well, business is where all legitimate wealth comes from. And 90% of all employment in this country is the private sector. And every big business was once a small one. I once had a dream as a young entrepreneur at 10 years old. And I'm an entrepreneur now who's now grown 40 plus entities, 2 of which are the largest in the country. But I could only have done this wonderful system of free enterprise, capitalism, economics, and opportunity for all. And I could have only done it with mentors and role models who are other small business owners who took time for me. Why don't you take time for someone else? You're a small business owner watching this. Sign up to hope1mbb.org. Make a hope commitment in the time bank to give a little bit of your time to teach another business how to come up from nothing. I'm out. John Hope Bryant. God bless you.